we go. What's up? Hello, 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 hello. What's up, everybody? I am Jared. Yeah, I am Jared. Welcome to another show, number 300 something of Friday Night Cranks. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah. What? Oh, somebody's talking about a TV. Somebody said 38 inches of awesome, here I come. I'm like, I'm taller than that. Sorry. You're probably talking about your TV that you were tweeting earlier. So what is up? I am Jared. Welcome to Friday Night Cranks. For those of you who are wondering, there's the exit, just in case stuff happens and you need to leave. The exit is right over there. Don't you worry. It's safe. Yes. So, let's talk. All right. So a few things. I didn't need to do that. I'm really thirsty today. I think my problem is that I've been drinking Ditch the Can all week and not enough water. So I had water yesterday and I've been like, it feels like I've been stranded in the desert since then. So I guess in my head I was like, oh, well, you have to pour Ditch the Can into water, so it's mostly water. That was my assumption. So if you're gonna drink it in the next few weeks, please make sure you have water and hydrate yourself. Don't just drink nothing after that. It scared me. That clock. If it just played music, that'd be cool, but it like separates and spins, so it scares me every single time, because I'm like, what? You guys will hear that hopefully 2 more times tonight. Okay. Why? Oh, I guess it's a little behind. I was like, why can't I open the show with music? That'd be phenomenal. So yes, this week was pretty crazy. I found out today. Today I found out. You guys need to know this. I found out today that I will be moving into my own place next week, which is very exciting because I've been living in a hotel and on the pool table. I get a sleeping bag and I just curl up on the pool table. Why, Jared? Because the couch is too easy. The pool table is where it's at. Even that little tabletop thing up there, I crash on that sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. So I will be moving soon. So next week, hopefully, if enough things line up, which they should, the Studio 3 will be set up for good next week, which will be great. We'll have the pyramid thing. We'll have the lights again. We'll have a confetti cannon. See, I was gonna do the confetti cannon this week, but I was like, it's gonna happen next week, so you guys can wait 1 more week. And to be honest, I would rather wait 1 more week so I don't have a heart attack and die. But that's not the reasoning. For real, everything will be set up next week. And it'll be good. And hopefully, can't make any promises. But if all goes well, you should be able to order some Ditch the Can next week. Maybe sooner. So if you want to get it sooner, do me a favor and just go over to ditchthecan.com, fill out the form if you haven't already. And if it says referred by or how'd you find out, just put Friday Night Cranks and I will personally email you guys when it's ready. If you guys want some, you guys don't have to, but if you guys want some, it's fine. And everybody shout out right now to my BFF Luke Dancy at Luke Dancy. Everybody tweet him. Just tweet him. Say, hey Luke, Jared says hi. He talked about you on the show. He hates you. No, I'm just kidding. He's quite the awesome fellow, and not gonna get into details, but we literally just met this weekend, and yeah, it was a phenomenal weekend. It was amazing. Met lots of new people, and as usual, like, as you can expect, if you know him at all, me and him had a kick-ass time. So everybody tweet him. He is funny. He likes to screw with me. He's a magician. So if he makes me disappear, go yell at him, or don't yell at him. Maybe you guys will be happy. 2 more things. People are telling me to shave. I didn't feel like it this morning. When it's like week 2 of being in a hotel and you wake up, you're just like, fuck it. I'm not gonna shave today. Well, at least I was. I was gonna for you guys, because I always do. I always shave for you guys. When I'm trying to impress people, I don't even shave. But just for you guys, I do. But this week, somebody reminded me about the app notification. Thank you, FNC is the bomb. I always forget that. Because literally everything else is automated except the app notifications. That's like that's my one job that I manually have to do. Also, if you hadn't seen it already, I posted a video onto Instagram and Facebook of me yelling at some crossing guards, which apparently was the like 12 or 15-year-olds. That video has over 20,000 views on Facebook, which is ridiculous because everybody's been watching it. So if you hadn't seen it, go watch it now. I had no idea that many people were going to like it and laugh at it. Somebody said, how much is the subscription for Ditch the Can? I'm not sure. Prices are still kind of being finalized as of now. But I'll let you guys know how much the can's going to be. I'll let you guys know. So yeah. Getting really obnoxious. Live prank call start now. Tune in and watch me be awesome. Here we go. There we go. So yeah, so it was quite the week. Somebody said whatever happened to the Penguin hat. I still have it. So yeah, good stuff. Everybody's tweeting Luke. That's amazing. Yes. So at Luke Dancy. Alrighty, so let's do this. You guys want some pranks? So let's do pranks. James the Nerd, bro. I forgot to freaking tweet you. I saw it like 6 times. James the Nerd made a pumpkin. I'm gonna retweet it now, please. Where is it? He tweets a lot. There we go. He made a Friday Night Cranks pumpkin, so I'm just gonna retweet him if everybody wants to go check that out. It was phenomenal. I saw it and I don't know why I didn't tweet it. FNC and Photography, aka Hope, aka somebody who's amazing, said, I can't read. Shout out because Monday is my birthday. You know you want to give your favorite viewer a shout out. I call you guys children, so you all are my children. I would say out of my list of favorites, you're there. And but happy birthday or happy early birthday, Hope. I will wish you a happy birthday again on Monday, but this is somebody said hashtag ditch the price. It's an interesting marketing strategy. We will sell it for free. I'm sure everybody will agree with me in the room. just that'll be our pitch. All right, guys. Not only are we gonna ditch the can, but you guys should ditch the price. And by that I mean we're not gonna give it away. We're gonna sell it for free. You buy 1 for the price of 1, which is free. Buy 5, get 5 free, which is the 5 you bought. I can guarantee you everybody will love it. And I will never be invited into meetings again. Somebody said, do you want to see Bad Grandpa? Hell yes, I do. Love to see a Bad Grandpa, because my grandpa is awesome. That makes no sense. Alrighty. So yes. And there's nothing for sure, but hopefully the first Friday Night Crank special guest will be on. What did I say? I meant special. Yeah, special guest, not special. As you know. Special guest will either be next week or the week after. Once I find out, I'll probably know more Tuesday. But once I find out, you guys will know. So let's do some prankaroos because let's go. Just because I said so. Somebody said, I think I've heard of Luke Dancy. Fellow magicians know each other. Just if you haven't heard him, just at Luke Dancy. Just check it out. He's very easy to find. Luke Dancy. I've tweeted him only 600 times since, like, forever. What? You ready? Let's do it. Wow, everybody's freaking out about me. I always call you guys children. That's all I do. That's okay. Let's do some pranks. A lot of you have sent in ideas to request.FridayNightPranks.com. Mike, who is freaking amazing, sends me updated versions of the Studio 3 app every freaking day. And hopefully you guys will, he maybe fixed it. We'll see. The person, one, probably won't echo. And two, I won't have to mute myself at all anymore. Which should be interesting. Because yeah. And when I was saying I have a list of favorites, I mean everybody watching right now. If somebody couldn't tune in, they're not my favorite. But all of you guys are my favorites. So, and when you guys see who the guest is, you're not gonna be mad at me for saying special. Because that person will get me back. Don't you worry. Alrighty. So let's go. Let's go. A lot of people want to prank their bosses this week. That's cool. This one's very interesting. We're going to throw it... sorry, we're going to throw it out there. We're going to see... we're going to see... What do you guys think? I thought it was funny. This person wrote, "Hey Jared, I want you to prank my hypochondriac aunt and her daughter." I'm not going to say that first and last name. Well, I guess Helene is, the aunt, is on over 10 medications that she doesn't need, and her daughter Amanda is following in her footsteps. Last year, they went to the hospital so much they lost their benefits, and now they have a bad record, which caused them to have to switch hospitals. I don't know what that means. Is that even possible? But there's still... This is kind. I mean, this prank is funny, but if there is really something wrong with them, either mentally where they're not sick and they're just pretending they are for whatever reason, or they really are sick and nobody believes them, this could be a little screwed up. So, gonna think about that one a little more. I mean, if they're lying, I don't care, but there's really no way to tell, and I'm sure. Yeah. What? Somebody said giggling is not allowed. Jared, go in the corner. What? Interesting. Let's start off with something crazy. I like how somebody wrote, "This is a woman I know very much." That's good. All right, this one could be interesting. I hate Chuck E. Cheese's. We've tried to prank them multiple times, but it's just not that it doesn't work. It's funny. It's just I don't know. Somebody said, "Hey Jared, I've talked to Stu Stone lately." I actually texted him today because I missed him. I was like, "Hey Stu, I miss you. Heart, 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 heart." And he was like, "Jared, go away. Come on. I'm with a chick. Broken heart." And I was like, "The fuck? Heart, 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 heart." That actually did not happen, but I did text him today. And he did text back, but there were really no hearts exchanged. Not this time. Or broken hearts, so that's good. Okay, so the idea is to call a Chuck E. Cheese and to say that I want to talk to my child. Not that my child's missing. That was the original idea. Say I want to talk to my child, and if they're like, "Oh, who's your child?" Sorry. Who's the child? I will say Waldo. And see if they can find my kid named Waldo. And yeah. That's it. And kind of go with that joke. We'll see. I like it. It really depends on the person who answered. Let's see. Alright.
Have a magical day at Chuck E. Cheese. Costa Mesa on Harbor. Press 1. Para las instrucciones en español. Welcome to Chuck E. Cheese's Reservation and Information Center.
Oh, I don't want...
party reservations online at www.chuckecheese.com and receive 20 free tokens for book.
No, I forgot. It's very, very hard to contact an actual Chuck E. Cheese store. Not store, but like an actual place. Which is probably why I hate... When I read these, I was like, I hate calling Chuck E. Cheese, but that's why, because we always get the corporate people after hours. So yeah, let's not do that. Okay, this is kind of funny. My sister's an A+ student in her band. Her name is Savannah, and she plays the French horn. Her teacher's name is whatever. My sister currently is scheduled to go to state to perform. For those of you who have never been in a band, state is is a big deal. They make it seem like a big deal, but I don't. Somebody said, can somebody tell me what Chuck E. Cheese is? It's a children's play place that I went to frequently when I was a child, and they have little animatronic things. If you've ever seen the show Invader Zim, when they go to the taco place, how they have the animatronic robot things, and pizza, it's like that, except a cleaner place than Invader Zim makes it seem. Yeah, they used to have little toy tubes. They probably still do. And ball pits, but they took away the ball pits, at least in New York, because it was very unsanitary, and I agree. As an adult, but as a kid, they were awesome. So, but now if you look up Chuck E. Cheese fights on YouTube, you can watch. There's hundreds of videos of parents fighting at Chuck E. Cheese. It's great. I don't know how I discovered that one day, but there's like a whole playlist of just parents beating the crap out of each other at Chuck E. Cheese, which I guess it's a very tense situation. So, all right. So to call my mom and do a joke saying that Savannah got kicked out of the band, or that she's not allowed to go to states because she's too good, I think that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. We're gonna save that one for a little bit later. Oh God. This one's kind of funny. All right, hello, I'm a big fan. Have Barney call KFC and ask them to call the movie theater down the street and ask if it's okay to bring your meal into the theater during the movie. You're running very late and your kids are hungry. So to try and get the... Okay, this could be a two-part prank. So I'll call the KFC and ask for Barney and see if they can call the movie theater and tell them it's okay to have me bring my, like, 6 buckets of chicken into the movie theater. And then a few minutes later, I'll call back as the movie theater complaining that somebody just ran through with giant buckets of chicken and they said that KFC said it was okay. Which could be very interesting. Yeah, hi. I was wondering if I could speak to a manager, please.
Okay, hold on a second.
Thank you.
Okay, when you're done, say the note.
This guy sounds pretty angry already.
I got a 12-piece chicken only for $21.99.
Ooh.
$21.69.
21 pieces for $21.69. It's actually not a bad deal.
If you get a side, I would say you're better off getting a meal, and that comes with 3 sides, $6.50. Or we have a 10-piece that comes with 2 large sides, $4.50. That's a really good deal. It's $19.99. What is that? It's 10 pieces of chicken, 2 large sides, $4.50. $19.99. Yeah, that's a good deal. And original crispy or grill? Yeah, what would you like for the side?
How? If you go to KFC, how hard is it to order from their menu? You know, we're gonna hang up. We're gonna call. We'll call back in a little bit. That guy's not coming on the phone anytime soon. And Luke just tweeted, "Wow, thanks for all the FNC love." Hell yeah. That's what I thought, Luke. I'm just kidding. It could sound like I want to fight him. Oh man. All right, let's continue. That idea is pretty funny, but This one's very random. Call this apartment complex and complain that your toilet's clogged because you shoved over 50 pounds of extra sand in the toilet because you ran out of sand to pour on the carpet because you were trying to make it look like a beach house. That's probably something I would do anyway. Oh, man. That's pretty funny. A lot of you guys have some pretty crazy stories. My dad owns a repair business. Call him saying that you need a closet, bathroom, any other small room covered. Drop slight hints that you killed somebody and put their body in the room. That's not funny, but I got a funnier idea. I'm gonna roll with this one, just because I thought this idea was pretty funny. In my head, we'll see what happens.
This Rob?
Hey, is this Rob?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Barney. How are you tonight? My friend John gave me your card because I said I was interested in getting a closet repaired, and he said that you would do a good job.
Who gave you my card?
My friend John. I don't know if his wife if you did work for his wife or something like that, but he had a little card and he gave it to me. Yeah. I was just wondering what your rates were because my son just moved out and went to college, and I was having his room fixed up in his closet. I guess it's a little bit of a disaster, so I kind of wanted it kind of like not cleaned out, but just kind of all redone.
I need to come and look at it. It all depends on what the job is. I don't do hourly rate or anything like that.
You don't what?
I don't do an hourly rate or anything. I need to come look at the job.
Gotcha. And it's I just wanted to describe something to you, and you don't have to give me like a budget. I just want to see if it's possible. Pretty much, my son, he was 18. He lived in this room all his life, and the closet kind of needs to be cleaned out. Do you do like carpet cleaning and carpet replacement and all that stuff?
No, I don't do carpet replacement or cleaning. I do mainly, just repairs.
Gotcha. Well, that's good. So I guess I'll have to get somebody else to do the carpet. So pretty much my problem is the whole inside. It's very, very, very tiny. I don't know, maybe like 5 feet deep, if that, and then like 7 or 8 feet wide. One of those. So I just kind of. Is there any way you can give me a call back? Tomorrow? I'm at a high school football game. I can't hardly hear you. You're at a what?
I'm at a high school football game. I can't hardly hear you.
Oh, gotcha. But I just had a few more. I don't want to waste your time, but I just had a few more questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. So pretty much my son, he didn't take care of it. So it's kind of all danged up. So you'd be able to like kind of replace the wood and stuff that's in there, right? Just kind of like take it out and put new in.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, because he's been saying, me and him actually had a long talk before he went off to college, and he said that he was tired of living in the closet. And I'm like, what do you mean? You have a whole room, but I guess he was using the closet as a room because he was saying that he was living in the closet his whole life. So now, I guess now, and he said that he wanted to come out of the closet before he went to college. And I'm like, well, how are you going to, obviously, you're going to come out of the closet if you're going to go to college, you know what I mean? He can't stay in his closet, right. And how are you supposed to get an education? So that was a little off, but apparently he's been living in the closet. I don't know exactly what that means. It looks okay to me, but I guess he's been sleeping in it.
Don't know. But if you give me a call back tomorrow, I can hear you. We'll talk more about it.
Yeah, do you get a lot of those though, where I don't know, where other kids are living in their closet instead of their bedroom? That's a little weird, don't you think? Or is that normal? I don't know. Come on. That was like, oh man, he seems so sad. He didn't sound like he was at a high school football game. And if he was at a high school football game, they're all dead. Because that was a pretty quiet football game. I was just about to say something that wouldn't have made any sense, so I'm glad I didn't say it. Talk about jokes that go over people's heads. Jeez. Right over his head. Alright. Call my girlfriend to make sure you get her name right. It's Chesley, like the game of chess and then Lee. Anyways, there's this lesbian girl that's been hitting on her lately. She's completely freaked out about it. The girl gets close to her and stuff. As a guy, you don't ask for a better description. unless he doesn't want to say it. Call as the lesbian girl's dad. Okay, her name is Jesselyn. Try and hook up my girlfriend with her and see what happens. Come up with crazy things that you could do together. Ask her on a date, etc. I should kind of twist this one up. This one's going to be a little weird. Very interesting. Oh, people were saying he was loud. He was a little too loud. My bad, my bad. Last week. I have to get the right balance with this. The other few weeks, they were too quiet. Now this week, they're too loud. My bad, my bad. It's all good. I'll fix it. Just give me a second. I want to think about this, how to spin this quickly. Let me see. I'm just trying to think. What? I like everybody's reaction to what this guy was doing. How should I spin this? I'll see. I'm gonna try. I don't know. Alright. What? Alright, so I've been wanting to do this prank for my boss for a long time, and you guys are the best, blah, blah, blah. As much as I would love to prank call your boss. Okay. It's pretty funny. Let me Google this place. Do I like Halo 4? I played the original Halo for like a day. For literally a day. So I guess I would like the fourth one. I'd probably play it for like 4 days. Alright, just let me see something, because half the time... See, I don't think this place sells animals. So I said loud is better than quiet. That's what she said. Let me check this idea really quick. Come on. Freaking Twitter. I never have Twitter open on here. Somebody wrote, I'm watch heavy inhaling you. That's good, because I'm watching you too. If you want to request an idea, please go to request.fridaynightcranks.com. Please do not tweet or Facebook or any of that shiz. Because, yeah, please don't. Just please don't. Alright, so FNC William also sent in an idea. Hold on. Where is it? Crap. Okay. So William FNC, who's amazing, there's a guy that rents a house from his parents, and he turned out to be a drunk, and he's hilarious. When he's drinking, he has memory lapses, so when he's drunk, he'll forget what he said minutes later. So just call him and ask for someone, kind of like the barber prank. I don't even know this guy's name. Alright, I got something. I'm just gonna call him and ask if he could help me. Somebody said I'm outside your door. I heard you from upstairs. Well, that's good. Somebody said I haven't played Halo 4 in months. I stopped playing after I hit 130. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. Alright, so let's call this guy.
Hello, this is Brett.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, that's good. I was just wondering where you were.
Wondering where I am?
Yeah.
Who is this?
My name's Bonnie. Is this Brad?
Okay. Yes, I am.
Hey, where are you?
Dominic, why are you calling me?
No, my name's Bonnie. I'm looking for Brad.
I'm Brent, but I think you have the wrong number.
I'm looking for Brad.
In regards to what?
He said he was coming over to teach me violin lessons. I responded to an ad on Craigslist. He said he was coming over. He's not here yet. Is that you?
No, that's not me. You got the wrong number.
It's pretty weird because I spoke to him like 20 minutes ago at the same number. That's a little weird.
Well, you dialed the wrong number. I've never talked to you before. Please don't call me again.
Would you be able to get in touch with him? Because I just called and he answered. I'm going to call him back. Who the hell's Dominic? Apparently Dominic's a shitty friend. Here we go. It's going to get interesting.
Hello, you've reached Brent Reisender with Gold Coast Commercial and Gold Coast Property Management. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, and have a great day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yeah, I think we got disconnected. I was seeing if you could maybe get in touch with him, because at first you said you were him, and then you said you weren't. If you don't want to give me lessons, that's fine. I'd just like to know, so I can maybe find somebody else. So you can give me a call back, let me know what's going on, or I'll see you in a few minutes. Goodbye. It's going to be interesting. Violin lessons. Oh, man. Crap. Okay. Next, call him again in a little bit. No, that's a little mean. So maybe if I can find like a Chuck E. Cheese store, not a store. Why do I keep saying store? Dominic. Should have said I was Dominic. I really wouldn't be able to pull that name out of my ass. Let's see. All right. Let's try this one. If we get transferred to the corporate place again, we're just going to F the whole thing I do. What? I'm so confused. Oh, why am I trying to dial from here? Sorry. like, how do I make a call from the computer? You can't, Jared, you ass. That's why you have an app. Okay, that's it. Okay.
In. Press 1. Para las instrucciones en español, marque.
Come on.
Press 1. Para las instrucciones en español, marque 2. For instructions in
Oh my
English,
god.
para las
Oh, let me call back. Just freaking out.
have a magic West Valley Parkway. For instructions in English, press 1. Welcome to Chuck E. Cheese's Reservation and Information Center.
No!
You can also make reservations online at www.chuckecheese.com and receive 20 free tokens for booking online. To properly direct your call, please listen to all.
Alright. Gonna call a different one. I freaking hate that. And they're open. Alright, so somebody just DM'd me one. Because they're awesome. I'm like breaking my screen tapping it that hard. What? Okay.
Instructions in English, press 1. Para las Welcome to Chuck E. Cheese's Reservation and Information Center. You can also make party reservations online at www.chuckecheese.com and receive 20 free tokens for booking online. To properly direct your call, please listen to all options before making your selection. You must make a selection from one of the options to get to a StarCast member for further assistance with reservations or any questions you may have. For birthday information, including organizations, press 1. For fundraising information, press 2. To confirm, change, or cancel an existing reservation, press 3. For local store information, including the direct phone number, press 4. To repeat this menu, press star.
See, that's not gonna work, because fucking nobody's there. It's all good. It's making me so sad. Whatever. It's good. It's a fun idea. Just, no. So you want to do fun? Not. I mean, this is all fun, but so let me see if this one works. Because I think they're all the same. I think you like. I don't think you can just like actually call the store. So, whatever. It's all good. It's all good. All good. All good. All right. So yeah, if you're watching, you can tweet at FNC or hashtag Studio3. Either or. They all pop up on my screen at the same time. Or you could do both. That's fun too. I call my mom, tell you would like to speak with her, tell her that you're looking to rent a one-bedroom apartment. If she asks how many people you'll be staying with you, for how many people, blah, blah, blah. All right, let me call the mom about the daughter with the French horn. She's not gonna answer.
The number has been disconnected or the caller ID was not accepted. FN Crank Studio Note.
Okay, let's change the caller ID then. No, not gonna answer. Damn it! Oh my god. That one can get a little weird. All right, my mother-in-law offered to babysit my daughter, and when my wife and I got back to our apartment, we found out they threw our cat out the front door. He is terrified of being outside. Now he's gone forever because he runs when we try to catch him. What? I'm so sorry. I should not be laughing. It's just an oddly specific story and a very interesting reason to hate your mother-in-law. Very interesting. I might need more information about these people. All right. Hi, my math teacher. Oh gosh. Recently, my math teacher gave her personal cell phone in efforts to try and find her missing flash drive. I think it'd be funny if Jared called her and pretend to be a special agent and make up a story about what happened to her flash drive and try to convince her that you're tracking it and blah, blah, blah. Interesting. Let's try it.
Hello?
Hi, could I speak with Mrs. Brady, please?
Yeah, this is her.
Hi, my name is Jim. I'm calling from FlashDriveRecoveryProgram.com. How are you doing tonight?
Fine.
That's good. Pretty much I'm giving you a call because I'm not sure who. It doesn't say your name on here, and I can't do that for confidential reasons. Somebody filled out on our website that you were recently missing a flash drive, and what our company does is, like, we're tracked down in case, somebody finds it and reports it lost or stolen or anything like that. Did you lose a hard drive or a flash drive recently, like a little thumb drive thing?
I did.
Okay. So I just mind if I ask you a few questions about it? I'm not sure if you have any family or friends that you told that you were looking for and they might have reported this on the website. It's not a bad
one
thing.
of my students.
Okay. So you're a teacher, I assume.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, pretty much it's going to be my job from this point forward just to try and track down and gather information, and then hopefully if somebody finds it and reports it to our website, we hopefully
That's
recover
okay.
it. So if you just want to give me a little brief
It'll-
description of it, kind of if you remember the brand of it or how many gigabytes it held, that's the storage and all that. I'm not sure how familiar you are with those types of things.
Yeah, it's a 32 SanDisk with a pink stretchy band on it.
Okay.
It'll show up. It's no big deal.
Okay, and could you maybe give any description of what the contents were on the flash drive?
School stuff.
School stuff. Okay. Was anything password protected at all, just in case?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
And besides for the pink stretchy band, let's just say somebody takes that off or it gets broken off or something like that. What's an easy way to depict it from the everything else that's out there? Is it one of those black ones with the little red tip that comes out?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's probably one of the most popular ones. Wonderful. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, not wonderful. That was the most popular one. Do you remember when you lost it, or
Wednesday.
Wednesday? And do you think it was stolen?
I think it was.
I think it was. And do you have any? I wouldn't want to say suspects because you're a teacher. And do you have any people who you think it might be that I could kind of contact for more information or write it down for reference?
Actually, you know what? I think somebody inadvertently picked it up with their stuff when we were leaving the computer lab. That's what I think happened.
So you think that it may be unintentional, but there's also the possibility that it could have been intentional. What grade do you teach, if you don't mind me asking?
Freshman through junior.
Okay, so that's. I'm not saying that it, in your case that it was true, but a lot of times when I see cases where stuff gets misplaced, and especially in high schools, a lot of times it was deliberate. So I mean, do you happen to know of any students or anybody that would
No.
want that taken away? I mean,
Not at all.
okay, so no motives. That's good. Were there like important documents like grades or anything on it?
Nope. Just
No? Okay.
worksheets and lesson plans.
Lesson. Okay, and just trying to see when. See, this is a tough one because usually, there's something to go on. So you don't have like any idea of who might have taken it or anything like that, or where you
Nope.
last saw it, or anything like that.
Yeah, I know where that was. I mean, it was in the computer lab in 15-16 in the last class of the day.
And you what?
In the last class of the day. That was the last time I had it.
Oh, okay. So with do you happen to remember who it was by, or just really any information about that?
No.
Okay. And not to be rude, but a lot of times when I ask this question, a lot of people say that they haven't done this. Did you retrace your steps of where you last saw it?
Yep.
Okay. And is there any more information that you can give, or anything that I mean, were there any answer keys on it that you know of?
Nope.
Because those are pretty valuable. I'm trying to remember from
No.
way back when I was in high school.
You print it out. You print it out and you do the answer key. It's not,
wasn't saved on the flash drive. Okay. Now, were there any documents on there that were not recoverable? Like if it's gone forever?
No.
No. Okay. Now, how much would you?
Yeah. I lost 6 weeks of work.
Oh, jeez. Trying to see if there's any more information. Okay. Now would you say that on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think the odds are you of finding it again?
At this point, I don't think I'm going to find it because I've looked everywhere.
I really think I should escalate this to a stolen flash drive. I really think I should. Now, would you be interested in me continuing my services and trying to track it down? What it is? It's kind of a startup for me. It's a free service, and if I find it, I just ask for an award, not like a reward type of thing, kind of like a tip for finding it.
If you find it, it would be great because it's got a ton of work on there.
Right.
But
Somebody actually wrote down the address of the school and stuff, and I'm not sure who actually did it, but they put in some information. They said you were upset by it. Would you care if I came in one day and maybe spoke to these kids individually and kind of interrogated them?
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to do that, and I would not want that to happen to my students.
I mean, and when I say interrogate, that's probably a strong word. Kind of like You know, I would
No.
kind of do like a good cop, bad cop, except I'm not a cop routine,
No.
where I sit down and I'm like, hey, do you remember seeing it? And if the kids are like, oh, I saw it, you know, John, I don't even know if that's a real kid's name that you have, but John had it last. And I'd sit with John and be like, listen, kid, I know you took it. Where is it? And then, you know, I kind of talk like the kids. I'm like, where it at, yo? And usually that works.
No, that's okay.
Because I mean, if you want, I could do, instead of the good cop, bad cop, I could just do like totally aggressive, where I just kind of like stare everybody down and I say, I know somebody took it, and you're all getting detention unless somebody speaks up. And usually that works. Or if it doesn't, I just give everybody detention.
I'd love to know who gave you my number.
See, I try and handle all this with confidentiality. I mean, it's not as much as I would like to, but it's just like I said, I started this and I don't really know what the real policy is on somebody submitting somebody's information like that. But I mean, like I said, I would just love to come in and just speak to everybody. Maybe do like a group talk about how how finders keepers is not a real thing. I actually have a song that I wrote about. I don't have acoustic guitar near me, but it's finders keepers is not a real thing. I play guitar and I kind of can sing, so if you find something that's lost, give it to the person, because finders keepers is not real.
No, I appreciate it, but it's all right.
Okay, so would you like me, besides and not interrogating the kids, would you like me to continue my investigations? Because I promise you, if I find out whoever did, I promise I will give them a spanking for you.
No, that's okay.
Okay, well, I hope you find it, and I mean, so you would like me to cease my services?
That'd be fabulous.
Okay, and I mean, I might just come into the school on my own time, just handle this myself. Maybe
Yeah, I don't.
do kids have lunch? Maybe I can go to lunch, blend in, kind of be one of them, and be like, hey, I'm a flash drive dealer. Do any of you have any stolen flash drives I could sell on the black market? And a kid might be like, oh, I have one. I took it from Miss So and So. Sounds like a good plan to me. I'm guessing by the silence you think that is not a good idea. I'll cross that off my ideas list. Are you still there? She didn't. She was fine with it until I said that I would spank the shit out of somebody's kid. I'm just trying to imagine if that was. I mean, that sounds like a whole in-camera prank in general. The stolen flash drive. Oh no! The microphone came off the stand. I'm sorry. If you had headphones in, it was probably really loud and obnoxious. My bad. But it's screwed into the stand. Yeah. Crap. Finders keepers is not a real thing. Oh, man. Why is this not updating? God. It's fucking Twitter program. There we go. Jeez, it took for that whole time. Somebody said finders keepers is real when it comes to $100 bills, yeah? I guess. I've never found more than $5. And usually when I do. So the song was inspirational, thank you. Somebody says that, can anyone else imagine how FNC will be with his kids in the future? God forbid, don't say that. Don't ever say that. but I can promise you, if I ever did have kids or babysat again after, I vow to never babysit again. But, so we said, what the hell's that song from? I just made it up. If it's from something, then that's pretty strange. Sounds like a Fizz and Sprinkle song. Ah, man. So Lady Lisa didn't answer with her daughter. All right, let's call this lady who's renting out a room. I need a different twist other than what was provided. Saying that you're going to be living with 14 other people. Oh, I got one.
Hi, you have reached 201-210-2433.
No!
For the call right now, please leave your name, number, and brief message, and we will reach.
Where is she from? Jersey? Somebody said Finders Keepers is not a real thing. That was real deep. Changed my perspective on life. Thank you. It's what I do. Gotcha. It's not real, guys. What? Somebody said, can you prank call a Walmart? I could. I'd rather not. But we could. Found him on the... See, I don't know if this is real or he's kidding. See, this person saying, prank call my friend, found him on the dating website blackpeoplemeet.com. Now, am I saying that I did and he really doesn't have a profile, or he does? And I don't know. See, that's why you guys need to be a little more specific, because even though the idea is in your head, when you type it, if I'm reading it for the first time. God. All right. Somebody just reminded me, thank you, about the lady from last week. Shit. Let me get this. Gotta get that. The latest number for last week about the $500 a week from Publishers Clearinghouse. We'll see if that works. Oh, that clock's going to go off soon. Fuck yeah. Justin every fucking week said, you're such a fucking philosopher, Jared. Holy shit, you should write a book. Thank you. Chapter 1, Finders Keepers is not a real thing. Chapter 2, snuggling can last all night. Chapter 3, spooning and forking is not what I thought it was, and how that changed my life. It sounds like such an awkward title. For those of you who saw that call, you would know what I mean, but if you happen to miss that call in July, then you have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about. What was last week? Last week was like the 18th or something. Let me see. There it is. 18. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, there we go. So let's go to the history and find last week. Jump, 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 jump. Okay. Duh. All right, here we go. Redial. Redial.
Hello?
Am I going to speak with the Joan Prillo, please?
Hold on a minute. John Paletto? John Paletto? Hello?
Hello? That's strange. Never mind. Okay. Let's go on. That was fun. So I'll try the kit again last week too with the cruise line kit. I forgot what happened with that. Maybe he didn't answer. So pretty well, obviously, because I didn't do the call. Oh wait, no, I remember. Last week was the one when he said he wasn't there, and he was like, never. Sorry. Wrong kid. I would have pissed him off then. Nah, anyways. Okay, so call this senator. Okay. I'll try and call. I'm not going to, see, I don't want to say who this is. All right, let's call.
Hi, this is Stacy. Unfortunately, I'm unable to take your call at this time. If you'd be so kind as to leave your name, telephone number, and message after the beep, I'll get back to you just as soon as possible. Thank you.
Okay, well, kind of sounded like a douche. Moving on, and again, if you guys want to request a prank call, I was like, oh, it's only 7, but we're an hour into the show. Somebody said my math teacher just called, texted me saying, did you give the flash drive agency my number? You should, text them back, no. Text your teacher, no. Somebody said, since it's the last day, can you show us the clock? I posted it on Instagram and Facebook. On Instabook. What? All right, let's keep this rolling. See, I don't like sitting back ever. And somebody Google this number because half the time people put in wrong numbers. Okay, cool. This should work.
Hello?
Yeah, can I speak with Courtney, please?
This is she. Who is this?
Hey, how's it going? My name is Mitch. My friend referred me to your Facebook page, and I was just calling to see if you had a few minutes to talk about rates and all that stuff, because I wanted to get a little photo shoot thing scheduled for the next few weeks.
All right, and let me get my consultation page just for a second. Hold on.
Your what?
I just need something to write with.
Okay, yeah. I recommend pen and paper, because that's what I use. A lot of people use their phones, but I lose mine all the time.
Yeah. So, what are you looking at?
What do you mean?
What kind of photo shoot?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to do something for, kind of for myself. I went through a just crazy divorce. It literally ended with a funeral. And,
oh, no.
Yeah, I know, and it's okay. I didn't do anything crazy. It was all her fault. So, I kind of wanted to do a photo shoot thing to kind of rejuvenate myself, and not maybe to post to my Facebook and maybe on my business card and stuff to show everybody like, hey, I'm back in action. You know what I mean? So kind of like an intimate, like close-ups. I don't know what they're called.
Are you looking at profile?
Sure, yeah, one of those. Whatever that is, where it's like a face, like just a face, and then like a body type of thing. Not because I'm only good with like selfies and stuff, and I don't want that.
Right. Okay. And what was your name?
My name is Mitch.
And your last name?
I don't really like to talk about it because I actually have to change my. I'm keeping the Mitch. I'm changing my last name due to the incident, but yeah. So it's going to be different. I'm not sure what it is. A judge has to approve it.
Right. Well, I'm going to need your name for the consultation. Because I am a business and I'm just for my safety.
Oh, then we'll put. I'm probably going to change it to Jones because I like that name. So it'll be Mitchell Jones, yeah. Or everybody calls me Mitch. I don't really like to be called Mitchell, but that's my full name. I don't really like to tell many people that, but just to make you feel more comfortable, I will.
Okay. And what was your phone number? Let
me get that for you because I had to change everything. I have that written down, and I know probably have a caller ID, but that's probably silly to look at. Let me get that for you right quick. It is 409 773.
Who referred you?
So my buddy John, I don't know if you've actually done stuff with him, but he was like, oh, you should check out this person's Facebook, and I'm on Facebook. I'm just not good with it, but he was like, oh, this person's supposed to have good rates. I don't know if you've worked with like his girlfriend or his wife or whatever she is in the past or whatever.
And it was John who? What was his last name?
He's kind of more of a private dude than me, so I don't know if that's cool. I can text him right now though to see if that's cool, because like I said, I don't know if he's worked with you.
I'm trying to find out how you found out about me. That's my only thing. I've been getting a lot of prank calls, a lot of prank text messages and emails, and so I'm just trying to figure out how you found out about me. That's all.
Oh, gotcha. No, I don't I don't blame you. This is I could only understand what it's like running your own business. That's a little crazy.
Right, I know.
But,
and so John, and you said his girlfriend, what was her name?
See, I've never met her, but see, all I told him was that I was looking for somebody to photograph me, and he talks a lot, so we kind of went on this whole rant how it was either his girlfriend, his wife, or his friend's girl. I don't even know, somebody that worked with you in the past, and I really didn't ask him any questions because, like I said, I didn't know that you were in this situation. Otherwise, I would have drilled him with questions. That way, I didn't sound like an ass when I was talking to you.
Right. No, I'm just trying to figure out. I've only worked with family and one friend, and that's why I'm trying to figure out who you talked to.
Gotcha.
And was it a John?
Gotcha.
John Cooper?
I'm sorry?
Was it a John Cooper?
I wouldn't tell him, but yeah.
It was a John Cooper and his wife, Kathy?
He said girl. I don't know if he said girlfriend or wife. Like I don't really pay attention much, but he either said it was his girlfriend or his wife or his like friend's girlfriend, but I don't know, whatever. But he told me about you, so I was just wondering how much pricing would be and all that stuff for like I don't know how long that stuff takes.
It depends. It just depends. I can send you a price listing. I have to take down my website. I'm in the middle of recreating a new one, so
that's fun.
I had to delete my other one. So what was your email?
It is 3KIDS at AOL.com.
Repeat that. IR.
Oh, the number 3 KIDS at AOL.com. So kind of like I was trying to do the heart, but you can't do that when making the email address, so I just put 3.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I love kids at AOL.com, except without the carrot thing. If you do a carrot 3, if it's even called a carrot.
Okay. Okay. And when are you looking to do this? I've got a new job, so we have crazy hours. What date are you thinking about?
I don't want to say as soon as possible because I want to get more in shape. I do the gym stuff a lot. I actually hired a new personal trainer. His name's Todd. He's pretty cool. But I kind of wanted to get more into shape, so I was thinking maybe if you're free, kind of right after Thanksgiving. Well, actually, or maybe even before Thanksgiving, because after Thanksgiving, I'm gonna feel fat, so it's gonna be a little uncomfortable for me. So now, what kind of? I mean, you're the expert. I'm just the guy. I wouldn't even say I'm a model, but what would you recommend? Like, what is the best way for me to say, hey, I'm back in action and I didn't do it?
Right.
And a judge said so. Maybe.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure.
Just because I'm just curious, and this conversation is kind of weird. I just don't get calls from strangers. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, if I knew that, I would have just had everybody talk to you first. I mean, I apologize when you said that
No,
that you were really good. I thought
perfectly fine.
you were
It's
like
quite all right.
booked. You know what I mean? Like that you do this all the time. Blah blah. That was my fault.
Well, see, like I said, this is just kind of a new thing. I mostly do for families and friends, and so I'm trying to figure out how you heard about me, and also what happened? What was the incident with your wife, if you don't mind me asking? Because that situation, how you explained it, just kind of makes me nervous.
Oh no, there is no need to be nervous. And like I said, a judge decided all of this, and pretty much it was a crazy incident. I was out mowing the lawn, and I had like a sit down mower, not like a push one, and we actually got into a really big fight. So I got off of it and I walked away because we had a fight. I went on the mower. The mowers are really loud, so I was driving around just trying to straighten up my lawn, make it look nice. You know what I mean? And she came out with just a bunch of stuff, my stuff, and was like throwing it on the ground. And then I was like, all right, she's mad. She does that all the time, whatever. And her name was Kathy. And she came out. She was like actually kind of dragging it. It wasn't a big TV, but it was. I put a lot of money into it. I don't buy myself things too often, but I bought this little 30-inch TV. She came out with that and threw it on the ground. So I got up and ran at it, what the heck, to see if it was still broken. She ran away from me, tripped, and the lawnmower went on top of her. Because I never put it in park. So it was a freak accident.
Okay. Well, that never heard that before.
I mean, to be honest, I'm the only one that I know of that's had a crazy accident like that. I don't know if you do. When you said you hadn't heard that before, does that? I don't know. Do you know a lot of people where stuff like that happens to?
No, not at all.
Okay, but just to be comfortable, a judge went to him. He decided that it was he said an accident. I was trying to make him declare that it was a freak accident, but I guess they don't actually use that in real court. On CSI they do, but not in a real court apparently. So.
Right.
But yeah, do you do I know you do this kind of on the side, but maybe if I get I don't know, kind of like a robe looking thing, kind of look like a judge. Maybe we could do something where I'm a judge. You know what I mean? Like giving myself my own freedom.
We could. That might. Other people might look at that and think that you're mocking him, which could be really bad. But
do you think? Oh, that is true. I didn't actually think about that because I'm trying to be as non-mocking as possible. Should I do something where maybe okay? Could we do something maybe if you came to my place where we have the push, we have a push lawnmower that I'm pushing. And the ride-on lawnmower that happened in the incident is kind of on its side to show that I'm doing different things with my life now. Like I'm pushing a lawnmower instead of riding it.
And
that I've learned from past mistakes.
I've never done a photo shoot quite like this. I'm going to tell you straight up, Mitch. This photo shoot just sounds really weird to me, to be perfectly honest.
No, that's
fine. Along with that, I'm not used to doing this kind of photography.
Okay.
And I don't want to screw up your photo shoot. So to be perfectly honest, I don't think that I'm qualified to do this.
Oh, don't say that. I apologize if I was. I didn't mean to sound like I'm high maintenance. I was just trying to be creative. I said, I can't even take a selfie correctly. I open Instagram and it says choose a filter. I'm like, choose a what?
Correctly.
What?
No, it's not that. It's just that. Oh, sorry, I almost struck you there.
I
like I said,
didn't want to have another freak accident on my hands.
Not only that, I am so used to doing family and friends. I don't think that I'm comfortable going outside of my comfort zone just yet.
Okay.
And I don't want to screw up your thing or whatever. But I am going to recommend you to a photographer who is amazing. She did.
What would before we go any further? You seem like a really sweet gal. What would make you the most comfortable with me? I mean, I know probably saying you coming to my house where the incident happened. That was my fault. That was a little crossing the line. I should be a little more sensitive
Oh, no.
to you. That was a little
No,
that was a
you're
little
fine.
messed
I
up
don't
on
go
my
to any
part.
of my clients' houses. I don't go to any of my clients' houses unless they're family. I usually do public places. I do parks. I do a lot of parks. I do.
Could we possibly maybe
historical homes.
meet up at a church, because that's like the least dangerous place in the world.
We can. Now, here's my other question. Where are you located?
I am in Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, here, okay, I sure as hell can't go to Phoenix, Arizona.
Well, I mean,
here's
then
the
we
reason
weren't
why.
going to do that anyway. So maybe wherever you're at, I could just drive to.
Okay, well, I'm in Texas.
Okay, so that's about a 4 or 5 hour drive without traffic.
In Phoenix, Arizona? Are you thinking about the same place?
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, it's only about 4 or 5 hours
Mhm.
without traffic.
Oh, I'm thinking New Mexico. Never mind. Okay, sorry. New Mexico is like 9 hours. Okay. Before Thanksgiving, I need a calendar. Where's the calendar? Okay. Hold on. Now, like I said, I just started this job. I'm working nights. I work until like 11 o'clock at night. From like 12 in the afternoon until 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, wow.
Most days. Yeah, I'm a telemarketer, unfortunately. But, let me see. Thanksgiving is the 25th. Okay, we're not allowed to take off because I haven't been there for 6 months. I work Monday through Saturday. We would only have to do it on a Sunday.
Which is perfect if we're meeting up at a church, because that's the day of God or whatever they call it.
All right. Well, see, my Sundays are usually really booked up. On the 3rd, I have a photo shoot with my parents in Houston.
Okay.
The 10th, I have a photo shoot. Shit, you know what? I'm booked, actually, to be perfectly honest with you. Because the 10th, I've got a photo shoot in Ore City. 17th, I have a photo shoot in Houston again. And then the 24th is the day before Thanksgiving. I have a photo shoot with my mother.
So maybe
actually November
maybe we could do slightly after Thanksgiving. I'll hit the gym 6 times a week instead of 5, and maybe we could do it after Thanksgiving. I'll do that. That's no biggie.
Okay. Well, see, like I said, I'm not really comfortable with doing this with you, and it's not because of the accident. It's not because I'm judging you for what happened. It's nothing like that. I just don't feel comfortable with this photo shoot because of my experience. I've only been doing it for a few years. I haven't done with a real client before. Usually it's family and friends, and they say,
Well, I can. It's like anything. The first time's usually pretty crazy, but I can make sure I can make your first time with a real client as smooth and enjoyable as possible. That's my goal. And if I didn't do that, then I'm a terrible, terrible person.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you this price listing. I'm going to send it to your email. I'm going to go over it with my fiance and see what he says. He's my partner in this. He's my founder, or he's
he's your partner in crime. Innocent joke.
He is. He really is.
Speaking
He's
of
my
crimes,
Igor.
crime because of the
We do
incident.
all the photo shoots together.
Making a pun.
Yeah. We do all the photo shoots together. So we'll see how it goes, because he has a few photo shoots that he wants to do in November. Excuse me, not December. Not November. I was right, December. Excuse me.
There you go.
So, right, and he has a drill. He's in the military. So we'll go over our dates, and I'll talk to my boss and see what days I'll be able to get off. Now, my boss is not exactly one of the people where she's just like, yes, you can take off this day. No, she's horrible. So I have your information. I've got Mitch Jones here. I got your number at 409-773-9290. Your email is i3kids@aol.com.
Right, kind of like I Heart Kids,
right?
but without the carrot thing.
Right. Profiles and things. Okay. Let me see. And you're located in Phoenix, Arizona, but you're going to come to Texas. Is that right?
Yes, and I mean, depending on what you charge and what the rates are and stuff, if I budget it out right, I'd be able to, just crash at a hotel. But let's just say that's not possible. Would I be able to crash for you guys?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Okay, figured I'd throw that out there. Now, in terms of like different styles, you were saying a profile and all that stuff. What kind of attire should I wear for like a? I mean, because
it's whatever you want. A lot of people do multiple outfits, so
I could bring maybe like a suit, do like a casual thing, and maybe for one of the shoots to show everybody how I'm really starting fresh. If we're at a church, maybe we could do one just nude.
I'm sorry?
I was saying, since we're doing a church and I have the whole like starting fresh thing, what's if you're at a church, what's more fresh than how Adam and Eve came in, which would be nude. So what if I did that kind of like the grapevines over the dingle area and kind of show that I am like Adam and I'm starting fresh?
Unfortunately, I do not do nudity or obscenity.
Well, I'd have the grapes. I don't know if you did grapevines or batch, or are they called batches of grapes or bundles of grapes. So that way I could be like, okay, turn around, take everything off, put the bundle or batch or whatever they're called of grapes, put them in front of my area, be like, all right, turn around. I mean, to be honest, I probably have to buy at least 50 grapes.
Unfortunately, like I said, I do not do naked photos, and this is including you have to have a shirt, shoes, pants, everything, unless you're under 5 years old.
Okay, so like no shirt, no shoes, no service. So.
Correct. That's pretty much it. Yes.
Okay, and you said unless you're
based, and I don't feel comfortable with that.
Gotcha. That's cool. And you said unless you're under 5, so you've done that before with like kids and stuff.
Yeah, I mean they're never naked ever, but I mean
No, because I was gonna say if you had those, you could just send them to me because that'd be cool.
I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing. I was thinking to myself.
Okay. Well, have this information. I'm going to go over with my fiance and see what he thinks, and then I will email this to you, okay?
Oh, I remember who referred to me. To you. There we go.
I'm sorry? Who?
Oh, I was saying I remember who referred to me to you. Benjamin. There we go.
Benjamin.
Yes.
Benjamin who?
I just said H, something with an H.
Was it Benjamin Harrison?
Probably.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Oh, well, I just have here Benjamin H. This person said, this is a woman I know. She and I are good friends. All that stuff.
Well, I only know one Benjamin H, and he's my fiance, and his last name's not Harrison.
Oh, well, like I said, I don't know who this is, but this just says Benjamin H. I don't know, but I just wanted to tell you before we got off the phone that my name is Jared, and that person set you up on a prank call show called Friday Night Cranks. You're probably very angry, but you should be happy that this was not real.
You're kind of a dick.
Well, it was. You should be happy that Mitch is not a real person.
I'm hanging up now. Yeah.
Okay, have a good night. Holy shit! Was not expecting that. Hopefully it was not her fiance that set her up. Probably, if he says that he knows this person very well. Oh man, that was great. Her reaction was great. You're a dick. Let's go on YouTube. Straight up YouTube. That was amazing. uh Oh God. She's such an ass. She really needs to learn how to get her story straight with all of this with all that lying. She's not a good liar. First rule of lying, be good at it. Oh, somebody said she didn't call you a dick, you're kind of a dick. Oh, okay. I get that all the time. That's not the first time somebody said that to me. Kind of a dick, there we go. Let me search for the email who set that up. To make sure it wasn't the fiance name. I just got an email. I didn't know if that was from the... Let me see who this person is. See that person... If you search the email, nothing came up, so... At the end of the email, there's a 99, so I doubt that it was somebody who knew her. Maybe it's like a family friend or something. It'd be kind of funny. Why did I say Phoenix? That was weird. I thought for some reason it was in Phoenix. Unless I got it confused with another prank. It says in the prank that that's not the case, but sorry. That was a little... That was funny on my part. She's going to go after her fiance with a lawnmower and say it was an accident. I'm trying. Have any of you actually had a sit-down lawnmower? Because I've seen them. I mean, I don't own one. And if I did, I wouldn't have taken it with me. But, but there's no way in hell that could kill somebody. I mean, it could if you did it right. But in that situation... Oh, man. That was some good shit. That was fun. So fucked up. Ah, man. This person said, I know her very much. We're good friends, so there's no problem if you reveal yourself. I have no idea. No idea what's going on. Just like, I kind of want to follow up with whoever sent this email and be like, dude, what the fuck? That's what I'm gonna email this person at the end. God. I have your email as I3kids. Oh, God. So now I'm trying to find this person. I'm trying to find the person we pranked, as well as the person who set her up. There we go. Is that her Facebook? Nope. Not even close. Oh, man. Good stuff. So How to Kill Someone with a Sit-Down Lawnmower and Do It Right by Jared McMullen. Yes. There's probably only one way to do it, because it's pretty friggin' hard to do it. Not that I have done it, but there's only one way to do it. I don't feel bad for her, but I'm just like, I've been getting a lot of prank calls. Wow. People obviously hate you. But if you're watching, whatever, if that was even your real name, I apologize. It's what I do best. She'll get over it. I'm just gonna put this on a shirt. I'm kind of a dick, with a picture of a lawnmower. Oh man. That was fun. Yeah, that was weird for me going from Mitch to Barney to Mitch, but she was probably sad. I mean, once she thought that there was the possibility of shooting Mitch nude, and we've discussed this on the show before, if it's a bundle of grapes or a batch of grapes, we've discussed this. And I could not remember for the life of me. So, it's okay. I'm going to email whoever that was. And just to see the confusion, there it's Texas, New Mexico, and then Arizona. So yeah, because I drove it. So she was very wrong with her logic. I'm not good with maps, but shit. What? Good times. Yeah, the person's email had 99 in it to probably infer that she was set up by somebody who was born in 1999. So good times. So let's see how old that person would be. 14. All right, so I could see how a 14-year-old. It's probably set up by... Grapes come in a bunch. They grow in a vine in clusters. Thank you, we cool you cool, for telling me that. Because to be honest, I had no fucking clue, because I don't really give a shit about grapes. I just eat them. I get my own grapes. I go to the store and I just fucking get them. I don't send people to go get me grapes. But now if I did, I would say go get me a bunch of grapes. But that would be confusing. Because if somebody wants a bunch of grapes, do they mean a bunch or a bunch? In my case, I would want a bunch, like 6. It's a bushel of grapes. I said it was a loaf of grapes, yeah. We've discussed this before on the show. So, somebody said I'm friends with the owner of a Kubota dealership. I guess a... lawnmower dealership, and played with some of those. They will definitely kill somebody. All right. At least my story added up. Her fucking story didn't add up. Also, over the weekend, just so you guys can get a sense of how awesome my friend Luke was, there was a guy, we were at like a Ditch the Can party. There was a guy who was not with Ditch the Can. Came over, he was really, 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 really drunk, and he looked like he was ready to fight somebody. So, you just gotta play it cool. Somebody's really drunk and look like they're going to fight you, just play it cool. So the guy asks Luke what he does for a living, and instead of saying magician, Luke said that he was a male porn star, and gives this 10-minute monologue about what it's like to be a porn star. Just completely straight-faced, didn't even smirk, and the guy's like, that sounds like a cool job. And he goes off on the guy. It was great. It was great. Just an amazing performance. So then the guy looks at me and says, what do you do for a living? And I couldn't say that I fuck with people for a living, but I said that I teach young kids how to herd cattle. And he's like, what? And I explain how all of the farms up until the last 5 or 10 years have been owned by old people, and now they're dying or they're gonna die. So they hire me to teach their kids, when they're gone, how to properly herd cattle. That's what my shirt stands for, drive the cattle. And he bought it. So he was asking, he was more interested in Luke, obviously, because he was a male porn star. But he was like, just fucking with this guy. Because Luke decided telling the truth was out of the question for whatever reason. So, and about a half hour later, that guy finally left us alone. But somebody said it's Kubota. Come on, dude, you know how to say this? I don't fucking know. People are quoting me about my bunches of grapes. So, because what's more random than a porn star is a person who teaches kids how to herd cattle. Because if you can fuck bitches and get money, you could drive cattle and get money for a living, apparently. So that was a real thing, and that was just a brief synopsis of that night. That was a really crazy night. So that poor guy, he was from Virginia. I think his name was Tim, and I didn't get his number, only because he probably murdered somebody in a past life, or like in a past visit to a party. He probably killed somebody. So. Somebody photoshopped the I'm kind of a dick shirt. Wonderful. Good shit. Whenever I don't want to talk to somebody, I'm now going to say you're kind of a dick. I'm hanging up now. See, that's all you got to do. Jessica, can I retweet you? I don't know. What the fuck? It's not letting me retweet you. There we go. Retweet. Nope. Now it's retweeting. Nope. It's no longer available. Oh, there we go. Bam. So yeah, that was a fun night. So whenever you are in a pinch and you want to lie to somebody, ditch the cattle. It's a fucking who knows what that is. It's Herd Cattling Company. All right, so let's try and fit a few more calls in, then we're gonna wrap this up like a bunch of grapes on my dick. It's a fun night. Good times. So awkward. Alright, let's do this. Let's roll. Alright, let me do another call. Let me do a few more calls. And I have Twitter on this side, like on a screen over here coming down, but today it feels like being slow. So, refreshing on the iPad that I also use to make calls, but that's also being slow. So, oh, there we go. All right, so let's do another call. And I may not do a contest. I kind of just want to save it for next week when I'm in a place with pyramids and shit. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Even though doing it from here is really fun, except this is like a gigantic building and nobody's in here, and it makes me sad. Because now whenever I hear something, I get freaked out. Okay, Doodles Much said, literally everything you've said tonight, I'm like, quote unquote, what? Well, yeah, me too. That's my life. I say what all the time, because I don't know what the fuck's happening. On FNC Disconnected, you should go to our house and chase her with a lawnmower. That'd be amazing. I mean, you could easily take the blade out of a lawnmower and reenact that, but let's not. Let's not do that. See, these fucking tweets aren't showing up. It's making me so sad. So if you're tweeting at FNC or hashtag Studio3, I apologize. They're not showing up. Well, they are showing up. They're just really fucking slow. So I'm sorry. Somebody said, does anyone remember like last year we were discussing the Great Bunch thing? Yes, and obviously I don't listen to you guys. I don't pay attention when you guys talk. I do, but I don't. Oh, I was thinking of New Mexico. Can I have that shit on a shirt too? Alright, so let's Ask someone what the fox says? No, I've gotten that request like 600 times. No. Because we know what the fox says. Jesus. Have any of you not seen that video? God. All right, so let's try and do another call. Well, I guess whoever requested his dad about the closet thing, I'll call your dad back next week. Just don't tell him it was a joke at all. I'll call him back next week because he said to call tomorrow. I don't want to piss him off because he seems like a decent guy, and I want to let that idea rest for a little bit so I can bring him back next week and just fuck with him. So yeah, don't tell him it's a joke. All right. So we're not pranking the people who are on a bunch of medication, because that could go weird. I have a tendency of pissing people off. And then I find out later, they're like, dude, she's on like a shit ton of medication. Why'd you do that? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, oh, why'd you fuck with her? I'm like, it's not like I did it on purpose. They're like, yeah, she's crazy. She's probably going to come after you. I'm like, oh. That's actually happened more than once. Once on this show, once in real life, so. Try and stay away from that. So awkward. But all right. Currently, oh yeah, so another thing, I try to say it every week, but I forget. If you're watching and you don't have any ideas, if you're like, oh, I don't have any friends or cool friends, or I like all of my friends and don't want to make them mad, which is all understandable. Which is all understandable. You can go to Craigslist, and you can go to the Craigslist in your area just because, like, you know your area better than you. And, sorry. HamsterCon. I like how there's a HamsterCon on Twitter. Anyways, you can do that, and the fuck was this? Oh, and go to like either for sale or lost and found. Not people who lost dogs or cats, because that's, I don't like doing that. That's mean. But I remember years back, I called a lady who lost a bike tire as Brandon. I only a few of you are going to remember this because it was way before even people were watching. She lost a bike tire, so I called as Brandon saying I found it, but I now used it as a cute flower pot. And I didn't want to give it back, and I was told her I'd sell it to her for like $125 or some shit. And she like flipped the fuck out on me. But my question was, if you're riding, she said she was riding on a hill, riding up a hill, and then lost a bike tire. My question was, one, how does that happen? And two, how'd you get home? And I forgot what her answer was. So yeah. Oh, that's fucking awesome, whoever made that one. John Hughes, if you can message that to me, dude, John Hughes, if you could like fucking, if you made that in Photoshop or something, if you can get like a PSD and email that shit to me, I will make one and send it to you, because I want to fucking wear that one. So. Alright, sorry, I was getting pretty vulgar. Or John Hughes 3, I'm sorry. I said John Hughes 2. Hope says, what are friends? We are friends, Hope. What we have is friends. What all of us have is friends. And I promise you, it's just water that's in here. Because I have like 2 ditch the cans today. I want to show you that it's water, but I don't want to spill shit on the floor. Good shit. Alright, so that one's definitely going on YouTube. I'm not topping that one tonight. So. And then there's somebody here. You don't know him, but somebody who I'm gonna call when you guys see him, Uncle Al. He'll be your Uncle Al. He wants to jump in as a special guest at some point on the show. And you will either love or hate Uncle Al. But there'll be some people that love Uncle Al. Some people who hate him. And I can't wait. And not hate as in like, oh my god, but hate as in like, Why? Because he makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes, and I think that's amazing. So I can only imagine how you guys are going to feel. Somebody said she probably fell down the hill and had an ambulance take her home. Then that's true. Where may I purchase one of these friends? At the friend store. All right, good shit. Let me try another call. Let me go down through the list. What the fuck? Did anybody else see that? If you didn't, I'm going to pretend that. Bam, 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 bam. See that A+ student thing with the band? The blackpeoplemeet.com one, I'm pretty sure that's a real website. I've never been to it, obviously. Oh, it's a real website. Cool. See that? Dude didn't answer. The KFC one, I want to do a different KFC one. And I'm actually going to research, like, stuff. Post the missing flash drive one. That might be like an app-only one or unreleased pranks one, or I might post that one on Tuesday. Who knows? Somebody said, you mean I'm your friend, Jared? Yes. You're all my friends. Also, shout out to Kelly, who I met this week. She showed up to the Ditch the Can event, and she actually got to try some Ditch the Can. She showed up. Everybody else was like, oh, that's too far. Like, oh, I live 10 hours away, Jared. I can't come. Well, she did. She didn't drive 10 hours, but she still came. So yeah. That was cool. So she had to try some Ditch the Can, and she messaged me and said she liked it or loved it. So that's good. All right. And actually, guys, did you guys hear that? Fuck. Somebody's in here fucking with me. That's what it sounds like, at least. All right, with that, guys, I'm going to wrap this up a little bit early just because I want to save the contest for next week, and I want to end on that great call because that was fun. What? Somebody said, fun fact, I've mastered the pterodactyl. That'll be a fun little contest to do, so you could do that. But I'm going to wrap this up a little early. I can guarantee you next week is going to be extended because of the confetti cannon. The confetti cannon is coming back. The block pyramids, which I have to set all up. I'll do that this week, obviously. Block pyramids are all going to be set up. The lights will be back. I've missed the lights because I use them in my room to like change colors when I go to sleep. So, I don't think you guys don't give a shit, but I actually use them, and I've missed them. The light show to the music will be back, and can't make any promises that we'll definitely have our first special guest next week, but I can guarantee you that it will be fun, and for the different guests that I have lined up, it's going to be cool. There will be some people who you've heard of, maybe. I see a lot of you tweet certain people, so I contact them and be like, hey, and surprisingly, a few of them were like, yeah. And then there's some people that you haven't heard of, just because. Then there's some people that I only met like a few days ago or a few weeks ago that I want to bring on just to see. And here's the thing. Nobody's going to be like a permanent person here, but every few weeks we'll have a poll, and you guys will have the option to bring back somebody. And it'll be fun. And if that person wants to come back, obviously. If you scare them away, they're not going to come back. So that'll be cool. So maybe once a month, every other month, you guys will have the option to bring somebody back, and we'll vote, and it'll be cool. And if that person wants to come back, then they'll come back. And it'll be every few weeks. I want to try every other week to have a special guest, but I can't make any promises. It really depends on these people's schedules. I can't force them when they want to come. And so that'll be fun. So keep an eye out, and I'll give you guys a little speech of etiquette to these new special guests. Yeah, if the people are funny, that'll be cool. You guys have to realize that this has been going on for 6.5 years, and there are people who have never prank called before, but I think would be funny. So, yeah, that'll be good. So, and if they're not funny, it'll still be great because they'll be really fucking awkward. So, somebody said the pyramid better be placed correctly, or my OCD is going to mow your ass over. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Somebody said, hey, could you say that you read this tweet? It would make my day. Thanks, from Rob_players. Or plays. So it'll be good. It'll be fun. But you guys are going to like it. It's going to be cool. And here's the thing, guys. Here's what I'm doing, like, 100% for real. There are a few people who are going to be coming on the show that have heard of the confetti cannon. Just so you guys know. I'm going to give you guys advance notice. A lot of people have heard of the confetti cannon, which is cool, but there are a lot of people, it's like 50-50. Half of the people I'm talking to know about the confetti cannon, half of the other people don't. So the people that don't, I'm going to let you guys know before the show, the people that don't, I'm going to put the confetti cannon in a box and cut a hole in it just so the tube is barely sticking out, and I'll make the answer for that week really fucking easy, and I'm going to put the box right near the person. So that person on the show is going to have absolutely no clue that there's a fucking confetti cannon right next to them. So not only will you get my scared reaction because I will be scared, but you're going to have somebody who has no idea that that is right next to them, and that's going to be fucking great. So that'll be phenomenon, as I like to say. That will be phenomenal. So I will let you guys know, and if these people have a big Twitter following, don't tip them off, because it'll be great, and I'll make it easy so you guys can maybe get it right off the bat. But yeah, I think that'll be a fun little game. So we could prank the person on the show, and if they know about it, it's still going to scare the shit out of them. But I really want to fuck with people who have absolutely no idea that that's there. Somebody said, I don't think these mower jokes will ever die down. Cut it out, guys. Oh, wait. Gonna retweet you and follow you just for that shit. It's a great joke. So yeah, it's all good. So let me bounce. Alright, so let me bounce. I'm gonna go. It's all good. It's all good. Aw. Somebody says it's possible for Jill to be a guest host, and she's like, I wish I could. If she I don't know if she plans on coming out to LA anytime soon, but if she's in the area, I will kidnap her. I don't give a shit if she has a schedule or is working or is busy. Fuck that. She will be on the show. I will promise you. So that, do you guys hear that shit? The fuck? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys next week, 9 to 11 Eastern, 6 to 8 Pacific. That clock didn't go off at 7 o'clock. Oh, yes, it did. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tell a friend. Tomorrow, I will be posting the video. So, see you guys next week. Love you all. That was for all of you. So, make sure you catch it and maybe send me one back. Tweet me one or tag me on Instagram, FNCranks, of you throwing one back somehow. Get creative. Figure it out. Somebody said, I hope you sleep well on your pool table bed. Fuck yeah, I will. Wonder how many people... See, that's how I get woken up. Instead of setting an alarm, somebody will actually come in and play pool, and I get hit in the head with a pool cue, and I wake up. So, fuck. So thank you, Mike. I can't pronounce your fucking last name for the life of me. Mike Doherty. Like, for the new audio setup he gave me, it worked perfectly. Like, for real. Shout out to Mike for making that. Ba, 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 ba. It's all good. All right, so I will see you guys next week. If you see that video on YouTube or you see it on Facebook, share it. Tell your friends about it. Be like, yo, or whatever you kids say. Be like, hey, dude, check out this rad prank. And then fucking give. You guys fucking hear that? All right, tweet me if you hear those noises or if that's just me. If it's just me going fucking crazy. God. All right, well, I'm going to go. See you guys next week. Love you all. Again, tweet me pictures of you Throw in some hearts back, or Instagram. Tag me on Instagram or whatever you kids do nowadays. All right, thank you guys. I'm going to end the show with some Fizz and Sprinkles, some Funky Monkey, just because I fucking love that song. Funky Monkey, here we go. Oh no. Okay, here we go. All right, thank you guys. You are awesome. I will be here next week. Well, not here. I'll be back in Studio 3. So I will see you guys next week. Bye. Whoops. Need to put the music on. Holy shit. My bad. Here we go. Okay, bye.
What you say? Sun, fun, come again. Fun, sun, whoa. Fun in the sun, what? I need to find my floaties. I can't swim, I wanna cry. But then I see my best friend who saves the day. Fun in the sun, fun in the sun. Me at the beach, yes please, with the grilled cheese Sammy. Cheese Sammy, yeah. Hey. My name is Fizz and I love to